Greetings, everyone, and welcome to another spread. Hopefully, things have been well for you. If you're new here, welcome. If you're a returning viewer, welcome back. It's always a pleasure to host. I'd also like to thank my angels, ancestors, spirit guides, oversoul, and all sentient beings that walk with me in the highest white light, protecting me, you, and the messages during these exchanges. All right. First up, we have Gab. My goodness. Get it popping then, friends. Look at that. Gab. This is, Gab was like Earth. This is about tangible goods. This is about measurable success. Like it's, you know what I'm saying? It's a manifested state. And his card in this deck has the audacity to be prosperity. Yeah, this message is absolutely only for the folks who understand their power and their ability to manifest. You got a heavy hitter out here. This energy is describing your current state of affairs or the end game as it pertains to your current transitioning. Like you're almost there. You're either there or almost there. And this is prosperous energy here. This is also highlighting your gain in knowledge, wisdom, and spiritual goods as it pertains to the development of your soul, your spiritual side, your ascension, your higher self. Because 5 Hierophant is down here. This is also talking about someone who's establishing a legacy, because Hierophant card energy gives off the energy of set traditions. But if we're talking about set traditions as it pertains to prosperity, that's giving a lifestyle where the legacy is about prosperity. It's a whole lifestyle. The whole clan rolls this way from the top on down. Okay? It's an understood way to live, an understood way to be. This is definitely not a spread for the tiny, miney mouse. Minus mouth. Woo! The negative, folks. This is not for the minus mouth people. Okay, this is only for those with that uplifting, prosperous, gratitude-driven, willpower-driven, righteous, upright. Like it's, yeah, truly divine. Actually divine. These are not people that are doubting themselves. Okay? So you've been holding true to your process, and this is what you have coming out. You have the energy of prosperity, devastation, and exploration. For some of you, I'm telling you, this is another changing of the guard read for some of you. Devastation is has the number 30 on it, reduced down to 3, which is the Empress. Somebody may be, my condolences ahead of time, may be losing or have recently lost a mother figure or their actual mother, grandmother, or maybe this was an aunt that was very motherly to you, or a community leader or something. But it looks like there's a loss for that particular narrative. And as a result, again, this has come up before. As a result of them exiting stage left, you are then being considered for the next matriarch or the next empress, to keep the greater good still flowing in this prosperous energy. Someone's approaching their 30s. There's like a late 20s, early 30s person that's about to experience this shift. They may lose someone dear to them. It's the kind of loss, like this person is such a pillar in one's development that when they get their wings or they exit stage left, it puts you in a position where you have to strike out on your own. You have to. because your main go-to is now off in a different state of being, off in another realm, in the heavens, in the ethers, in spirit form. They're an ancestor now. And you're still walking this physical plane, even in their absence. So because you don't have this person, or it may end up not having this person to go to for these spiritual wisdoms, this prosperity that comes with your shift, you know, your life evolving and shifting into these higher spaces, because this is someone who is stepping into an established empress seat. So this is an ascension or a promotion for whoever this reading is for. And again, because their main go-to, whether it's their mother, their grandmother, that auntie, whomever, it has gone, they have to go out on their own. They have to strike out on their own with the exploration card here. 28 is significant. Reduced down to 10, which is the Wheel of Fortune energy. This is about this thing be shifting. The wheel is turned. Like I said, this is a changing of the guards read again. This is talking to those of you who are being considered by your ancestors to take the helm upon this person's exit. Significant dates out here. I would say the month of May is highly significant for someone. Definitely a Taurus. 30 reduced down to 3. Again, the Empress seat or the Empress card, and that's regarding Taurus and Libra. So definitely Taurus again. Okay. The month of March is significant. August 2nd, February 8th, also significant. Also hearing May 30th. Fruitfulness. See, you're the one that's supposed to take the helm upon this person. Yeah, you got next. And again, it's a bittersweet ascension, but these are what they call growing pains, but it's definitely growth. As you manage your grief, this ancestor continues to assist with guiding you from beyond. The tie that binds is not it's not severed. You still have a direct link to this person. They're still assisting and guiding you. Facts. And again, I'm only talking to those of you who are already aware of how to sit in meditation and practice some sort of ascended mindfulness. I'm not talking about, again, the minus mouth people, the folks that ain't even trying to figure it out. They just stumped. They're stumped right now. When I'm not talking to y'all just yet. There's still inventory that has to be taken in that stage. I'm talking to the folks who actually know how to tap in through prayer and meditation. They're telling you ahead of time what you're preparing for, why this is coming up. They're also guaranteeing that the exiting Empress will still be at your side, but that you got next. You're going to have to start moving and maneuvering and exploring on your own. We got Sethet here again with this fruitfulness. The number on this card is 27. Like I said, somebody is in their late 20s. Early 30s. This is I think the reason why this is going to be devastating for that person is because they're still very young. To lose your parents anytime prior to the age of 40, I think is kind of young. Like it's you would suspect that you would be growing old and be able to experience different levels of senior citizenship together before you lose your parents or your grandparents or whatnot. But this is going to happen to someone that's fairly super young. Late 20s, that's still very much youth years. And so losing this person is going to hurt. It's going to feel like it came out of nowhere. It's going to feel like it's too soon. That's why the devastation card is here. And so they're trying to give you a heads up so that you can handle this transition and stepping into power at the same time. That is a tall order. That's why they're trying to tell you ahead of time, because it's not a small task. It's big. What you're inheriting is big. This is a very great person, a very divine feminine energy that is gaining their wings. There'll never be another person like them. You'll contribute your portion to the lineage very well, though. They know this. That's why you're the one that's being considered by the bloodline to step up next. Bottom of the deck, look at this. They know they can trust you. This deity comes with the message of righteousness. That's you. They know they can trust you. 32 is significant. Like I said, somebody, good luck, young one. For those of you who are, of course, beyond the 30s, of course, take what's yours from this message. But there is emphasis on this young batch of folks. I think they may need some preparation, because they're fairly young, losing this matriarchal energy. And it ain't easy at no age, but I'm sure when it feels super unexpected, like when you're young, it's harder. I don't know, though. Anywho, we have additional numbers down here. 27 on this card reduces down to 9, which is the Hermit card. Here lately, that Hermit card has been ringing out the angle of the spiritual realm for me. So this is definitely referencing a great one that is about to shift through the veil into the spiritual realm. And you, again, it's showing here, are the one that is going to step up next, because they can trust you. They know you're righteous. They know you have a solid way of thinking. It is this Empress energy's wishes on a soul level that you be the one to continue on what they have been helping with continuing on as well for your lineage. You got next. They know they can trust you. They seen you. They've seen enough out of you in your youth while here on earth with you to know that your character is what's going to carry that bloodline to continuing on towards fruitfulness and prosperity. It's you. You're not in the comments saying minus mouth stuff. So they know. We have Aquarius energy here. First quarter. This is about overcoming challenges, yeah. And pushing through resistance. Yeah, they're trying to prepare somebody for grief. I sure hope that you do well. Because they're definitely making it clear ahead of time that this transition is going to be a challenge. Especially with inheriting the new responsibilities in the middle of all of the grief. All right, we have 9th house energy out here. Look at this. Travel, velocity, and higher learning. You're the next Hierophant. You're the man. We also have the energy of 9 out here. That's the Hermit energy again. Virgo energy. Sagittarius is out here now, along with Aquarius. Yeah. Very interesting. Somebody got some big shoes to fill, but you're going to do just fine. They literally are describing your segment of the reign. They're calling it fruitfulness. Yeah, that's definitely not somebody who's going to be in the comments with scarcity mind type rhetoric. Yeah, I be seeing them dark attachments shine through. I see y'all. Pisces energy is out here now. Yeah, this is a huge transformation in the depths. Neptune, that's deep, yo. You're gonna look at this. Christ consciousness. Like you're going all the way up. Life path 33 is here. The master teacher. See that? That's somebody that can be trusted at the helm. This is someone who is deeply mindful. They're dedicated in service to others in spite of. Okay? This is also someone, again, that's spiritually evolved. Master teacher. Do you hear me? You recognize the correlation with that 33 I said. This somebody who's stepping into, excuse me, the pathway that leads to their highest version of their self in this incarnation. Like you going all the way up, buddy. Excuse me, life path 2 energy out here, the diplomat. This is someone that's a team player. Yeah, this is someone that can get folks to come together for productive things. This is someone that's good at mediating because they're emotionally balanced enough to be the diplomat. Like, come on. Taurus energy on the table. Cancer and Pisces as well. All these signs could be Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. Okay. Or referring to that season of the year. Bottom of the deck says Life Path 6. This is the nurturer. They've absolutely just described the Empress to us in segments. The master teacher, the diplomat, and the nurturer. Yeah. Family focused. Yes, you're continuing on the reign of your tribe. Service oriented, idealistic, seeks harmony. That's the same types of similar energies coming off of Life Path 2. Similar. Virgo energy. Very, very, very. Congratulations, Ascended One. You will make mother, grandmother, or this nurturing leader, you will make them very proud. I'm sure you'll be able to feel it every step of the way. Okay, so wow, look at that. The Ace of Swords. You have the highest neurological wiring. Look at that. The Christ Consciousness card, the Master Teacher, this joint keeps taking wings. That's the second time. Look, it's trying to fly away again. No other card is responding, though. It's just this one. They're on the same road now. I know I'm sitting right in front of this one, but this one ain't blow sideways a little bit or nothing. All right. I see you. I see you, Master Teacher. All right. Let's get some more about this Ascension. Look at there. The High Priestess. Again, you're going all the way up. I'm talking about divine. This is the Empress energy as it pertains to her spiritual side. Like, okay. You know what I'm saying. We have the Knight of Swords here. Wow. So this is someone that's going to have downloads kind of rushing in at them. Like when you sit down in your meditations, they're trying to tell you ahead of time because it may spook some of you with the quickness in which things... It's almost giving like claircognizance, if you know what that's about. Like that instant, sudden knowing. King of Wands energy is here. Let me see what we have going on with this person. Six of Pentacles. So I'm trying to figure out what they're saying about his role in this. I understand there's some exchange between you and this person, but I'm trying to still gauge the nature of it. Is he is he actually aggressive? Like what type of Knight of Swords energy would be coming off of him? Wow. I'm sorry. It looks like there's like a battle almost between. Let me see. This is very interesting. It's like a meeting is happening. There's a meeting happening. Oh, okay. So this is like what they call it in the royal court, like a coronation event where the new person that's stepping in is officially crowned and acknowledged. And the Six of Pentacles right here, this is that us handing over your pentacles to you, that payment, that payout, or, you know, you being handed the keys, so to speak. So that's what I see coming off of these cards. I'm like, this is like a ceremony. What is this? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. This could also be talking about a wedding of sorts. Because we've always had the Empress energy down here. But now her Emperor is out here, and he comes with this Ace of Cups. So, okay, so this Emperor energy, or this Emperor and Empress linking up, it happens after one is seated on their throne, is how this happens. The order of the event was like, okay, so this High Priestess energy, or the highest spiritual side of the Empress, is here. And Knight of Swords energy comes in, and it looks like it could be eliminating the King of Wands. Okay. And this Emperor energy swoops in, because a lot of you are making room for the new timeline by, of course, cutting loose certain ties and affiliations in the old one. So once you make those shifts in your environment, in your spiritual self, your development, then the match, you have to, because first of all, you have to be an Empress in order to qualify for an Emperor. You weren't going to meet this person or come into union with this person until you were an Empress. Okay, both of you would have to be in that bracket. He got to be in Emperor mode. You would have to be in Empress mode. So it looks like you were the one. Okay. That's ascending into, actually both of you are. Okay, I'm seeing some more in this now. You're both going through the same type of shift. You're losing someone and having to take on the responsibility of this new ascended role. And it looks like this person experienced some sort of a shift as well, from King of Wand to Emperor. Which is interesting, because that means this person had all of their other king levels up to code. Okay. It was their last level up was from the King of Wands into the Emperor position. So now they've mastered their true ability to lead. They were able to manage assets, resources in Pentacle mode. They're able to exercise mental truth and clarity with the Swords level. Okay. And it looks like definitely they had the cups down. They're emotionally mature, because not only did all it took was for them to conquer the King of Wands mode to shift into Emperor mode. When they shift into Emperor mode, that freaking cup is big as hell now. It's the ace. So it was just their leadership style and all of that was still cultivating. But then they kick over and do that. Yours was your intuition, your swords, it seems. You know what I'm saying? Because this is about sacred knowledge, the sacred scrolls. And this absolutely feels like air energy to me, swords. So both of you conquered your last level. And here you are. This is a big shift. This is the maturation process of royals. And they're coming together. Look at that. And coming together to establish an empire. 10 of Pentacles. Boom. All right, let's talk signs. High Priestess energy is given that Taurus vibe again. King of Wands, of course, is fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sag. We have the Emperor here. Doubling down on that Aries energy. Okay. Wheel of Fortune. Hold on. I always jank this up. I don't know why I was about to say Sagittarius energy. Maybe it was. But here we are. This is you all's maturation process. If you understand your path and it resonates with you, what you're experiencing currently, okay, that resonates, boom. Then this reading is helpful for showing you what what they're dealing with. Okay? What part of their path they are transitioning through as well to meet you in the middle as Emperor and Empress. Okay? Very interesting. Like, who are you folks? I just like I realize more and more as I do these spreads that it is some truly regal and ascended spiritual beings who are who have ancestral squads out here sending messages to them through this channel now. Like, wow. Big things are going. Shem Angel 41 is here. Ha ha hell. God in 3 persons. Hey. That's Father, Son, Holy Spirit, Maid, Mother, Chrome type energy. The Traquierta. Okay. 41 is significant. Someone breaking into their 40s is having a significant shift. January 4th, April 1st, significant. April Fools. Aries energy again. 41 reduced down to 5. That's Hierophant energy again. Like, oh my gosh. I just don't even know what to say. Like, the energy coming off of your path and their path is such an ascended space. Like, oh my God. It's an ascended space. What is this? I want to know. Tell us more, Spirit, about these gates of hell. I probably let minus mouth folks. Don't let nobody talk you away from your destiny. They just mad because they dark attachments out there hungry and they don't know how to feed them. Shemangel 67 is here. A-E-I-L. God, delight of the children of men. Scorpio? 67 reduces down to 13. That's the death card. Oh my gosh, some of you literally walked through the gates of hell. It was like a purification process. Oh my gosh. Was it last week this happened? Oh my gosh. Or maybe you're starting to experience this delight now as of last week. I mean, it's starting to resonate in on you with all the moon phases and all the energetic shifts. You're starting to feel this ascension. But I'm getting that someone's ascension, for real, that devastation energy, it's like Phoenix rising energy. It's like being burned all the way to your core. I mean, incinerated. And then rise up as this restored, ascended being of flight. Someone passed through fire. Trial by fire. Okay. Shem Angel 24 is here. Hahiuya. God good in himself. This is self-made power, because this is the same kind of devastation that would have destroyed others. But you ascend up out of the fire as a triquetra divinity. You know what I'm saying? Royal, a divine royal. Like, come on. If there's anyone that's been watching your transition, they are stunned. I'm telling you right now. I know they are stunned. I know they are. 24 reduces down to 6 over here. We have the Lovers card. energy coming off there. I'm hearing this is about choices. This is about your choices, how this goes. Like, again, this is the same type of a devastation that would have broken others. But you made a choice. You decided. You decided that you were going to just will yourself into greatness. All broken and tattered. You like, I'm not giving up. I'm going to keep going. I'm not going to let this break me. Sometimes you got to get stubborn about how sure of yourself you are. This is not going to break me. Be determined about that, and you ascend to the highest level of being. For real, okay? Shem Angel 63 is here. Anauel. Infinitely good God. Yeah. Coming up out of them flames. A whole new being. Ascended. Infinitely good. Come on. 63 is significant. Reduces down to 9, which is the hermit energy. This time, they're giving me the angle of you going out into the depths, the wilderness. Now, remember, exploration is here. You have to go out into the wilderness, be in a explorative mode to be out in the wilderness. Hermit energy. And let me ask you this. Have you ever seen a hermit on a hermit card? And I'm sure somebody's designed one. But traditionally, have you ever seen a hermit on a hermit card that was out in the wilderness with company? Do they ever have anyone with them? Yeah, no. Yeah, no. This is someone that's out there by themselves. But this is obviously someone equipped with enough wisdom, because this hermit fixture always has a long beard, or they implicate them as being old. So this is someone who has been wise enough to reach old age. They have wisdom, but they have wisdom because they seek it out. They have real treasures because they know to go out and find real treasures by themselves. Because scoundrel dark attachments like to ride your coattails and get you out in the wilderness and try to slay you and run off with your stuff. The hermit know that at this point in the journey, you're not supposed to take nobody out there with you. So this is about how you've been able to ascend. You've been willing to go out into the depths, even if you had to do it alone after losing your successor. Now look at this. Shady spiritualist is out here. This is someone that, oh my gosh, it was somebody you were in love with, or that was claiming to be in love with you. I'm so happy with you. It's a bald head. As soon as I looked at it, I heard bald head hoe. Look, possessed. Possessed. These are the thing people. I'm telling you, they be everywhere. They crawling all in the comments. Everywhere. Be careful. Because for a lot of you, that was the gate of hell for you. In the midst of losing your person or what have you, your successor, you ran into something awful. They tried to take you away from here, honey. Somebody did not want you to sit, park your tail on this throne. A shady spiritualist, they call them. Remember the zodiac signs I've mentioned in case you can connect the dots on who that would be around you. They're claiming it's somebody that's bald head. I can see a brown head. It's a mocha head, like mocha to chocolate. And it's very shiny bald. Like they get it shaved and buffed and polished. I don't know. But even on the possessed card, I decided to draw like a zombie head, and they have no hair. They just have the puppet strings in the top of their head. What are they possessed by? The thing, the dark attachments. They're shady. Like, and I'm telling you right now, you can see them. You can see them here now and then. For you folks with the good vibes, with the actual willpower that you actually will and knowledge of how to manifest, actually, you're going to see them minus mouth people. They're all possessed. Stay away from them in the comments. Stay away from them in your personal life. This is how you and your emperor end up meeting each other in the middle. Because they're on the other end of things, cutting loose all their dark attachments and people who have dark attachments as well. Y'all are both making room for each other because y'all both understand what's necessary in making strong decisions for yourself and the duration, the greatest good for all, forever, because you're real leaders. Power couple energy coming off this. Vibes. Houston is significant. Mexico, also significant. Ooh-wee. I just heard Santa Muerte. They're wishing for better days. Denied. Yeah, that possessed person, you got to, like I said, they're always going to keep reminding you of who to cut loose. Yeah. Arizona on the table now. Origins or destination significant. Libra moon energy also significant. Aries rising. Hey, we also have Shamkha. Happiness. Look at that. Look at that. And that's only for those who this message is for. You have Shamkha. Happiness, honey. Even with all the growing pains, but that's because you're truly ascended. Okay, Alaska is on the table. Beautiful place, y'all. I hope y'all get a chance to see it in person one day like me. It was splendid. Big nose out here. Somebody, I heard somebody nosy, but they're also talking to or about someone who has a large pronounced nose. Taurus sun energy on the table. Again, we mentioned that before. Germany. Origins and or destination also significant. Shem Angel 56 is here. Poyel. God who supports the universe. Boy, that Emperor Empress energy coming through strong. Y'all got it. Y'all got it. Y'all got this. Okay? Don't doubt yourselves. I don't care what everything around you looks like right now. Put your mind over matter is a beast. I'm telling you it is. Okay? 56 reduces down to 11, which is the Justice card. This is fair, righteous, and balanced. We're also talking about Libra energy on the table. Again. Look at this. Abusive father condemned to hell. Oh my God. Didn't we not see the gates of hell already? So that's somebody bald-headed daddy. Somewhere. Somebody, if you, I don't know, child. Or maybe they was the one with the big nose or all of it. But whoever that abusive person was, that was for some of y'all, that was the one of the other people you had to get out of your life. We have Oshun energy on the table. Shem Angel 68 is here. Habuhia. God who gives freely. See, you ain't gonna be around folks that's shortchanging you, lying to you, trying to steal from y'all, that old desperate, minus mouth, riffraff, trash. Shem Angel 68 comes out with Mephora. Glorious. Glorious. That's what you're heading towards. You can cut this loose. Another type of riffraff y'all may have been dealing with. Ew, pops. 68 reduces down to 14. Which is the Temperance card. This is divine timing for y'all. They were mentioning ages a lot. Full moon energy also contributed to the shift going on around you and ahead of you, just up ahead of you, around the bend. Vibrate higher. You're doing good. But the ascension never stops. Keep going. Keep going up. You got it. Shem Angel 27 is here. Ieratel, God who punishes the wicked. So this is a verdict announcement from the cosmic courts. Karmics from your life are being condemned to the gates of hell. Those abusive people are getting punished by God. See, they're seen as wicked. 27 reduces down to 9 again. This could be a Virgo they talk about, y'all. Somebody got a messed up Virgo around them that's getting singed to a crisp. Man, let me out. I'm not gonna lie. Let me show you what I saw. But I don't like triggering folks unnecessarily, so I've been needing certain stuff to play out before I know I have to do it. When abusive father came out, Shum came out almost immediately after it. This is about divine beauty, divine love. And so when that came out behind abusive father, I immediately thought this is someone that violated someone's ability to love and their beauty. And it felt like that type of violation that makes people lose sight of their self-worth. You know what I'm saying? And then Pimps and Hoes came out. I don't like the type of trash they're implying that abusive father had been up to. But know that they getting it. They getting reamed. In the worst ways possible. A lot of these shifts will be happening over the course of the next 12 months. Or you may have experienced really colossal shifts that are now revealing outcomes to you at this point. And it could have started as far as 12 months back. Taurus energy significant. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Cancer rising is significant. Anything more before we close out? Restoration, baby. You ain't got nothing to worry about. Shit, look at that bottom of the deck. Mugan. Protected. The way up ahead is protected. You just stay strong and keep going. That's all you got to do. Okay? You know what to do. Wise ones. It's time. That is your spread. I hope it has been helpful for somebody. You can feel free to like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you have yet to do that already. Anything more, you can just check in the description box and read. And until next time, peace.